Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's viewer requested question, we've got requested by Ironwolf, whoever that is. Does the JF-17's MWS missile warning system work against BVR beyond visual range Fox 3s? Obi has observed the JF seems to get MWS warnings from long-range Phoenix launches before the Hornet does on its RWR, indicating that the MWS is picking up the missile before it goes active, when it shouldn't, as the MWS requires on the IR flash of the launching rocket motor, which it won't see at such a long range. I figured an easy experiment would be to get a JF and a Hornet in fingertip formation, fire a Phoenix at from behind, I guess, at both in TWS and see which gets a warning first. If it's purely RWR, then both should get it at the same time. If the MWS IR component is coming into play, it will be earlier in the JF, as the Hornet doesn't have one, which is all correct. As a side note, might want to get an A10C to compare the MWS as well, because that is working. Now, we all know what that means. However, for people who don't know about aviation, that's incredibly difficult to phrase what's going on here. So you've got two detection systems in an aircraft for a radar-guided missile. It's known as a Fox 3, a fully active radar-guided missile. Okay, you've got RWR, which is a passive radar system. It listens to the radar on board that missile. That's one system. The other is MWS, which is passive as well, and it listens, or it looks for searches for the heat of the engine of that missile. So the type of Fox 3 we're looking at is going to be an AIM-54, which is a long-range air-to-air missile. An MWS should not pick it up unless it's fired very close to our aircraft, which is unlikely. It's just not what AIM-54s are built for. So if we're going to fire these 54s at long distance, basically the MWS should never pick it up at all, because by the time that AIM-54 gets towards our plane, the rocket motor would have burnt out. It's not producing any heat or negligible heat, and therefore the MWS, the IR listening component of it, should never see it. Whereas the RWR, the radar warning receiver, should, because the radar on that Fox 3 missile will be tracking our aircraft. What they think is that there's a bug in it, and the MWS is picking the missile up as well. With regard to stipulations, from memory, I think the MWS in the JF-17, which is what we're talking about here today, only looks backwards and splays out to the side. I'm pretty sure it does that. So we'll be firing kind of from behind, or at least from behind at a low angle. Other than that, there's not much to say. Has anyone else noted this? If it is a bug, we'll take that as a note. Let's go and experiment, guys. This is our scenario. We've got myself in a Jiffy Pop there. We've got whoever's going to fly the W-Mobile there. We're going to fly in formation together, essentially acting as one entity as far as this radar is going to be concerned. We've got the hostile, the F-14 there. He's going to fire a AIM-54 from long range, about 20 miles away, much further away than our MWS should be able to see the missile, we believe. The missile will plummet down on one of us. It doesn't matter which one. For all intents and purposes, it's just not going to make any difference. And we'll see whether the Jeffrey can pick up a warning, RWR or MWS, it doesn't really matter, before the W-Mobile can. If it can, then that means it's the IR component of the MWS working and picking up a missile that it shouldn't be able to pick up. That's a bug. Get it back to Big Newy, get it sorted.
20 miles.
Okay, take the shot whenever you can. And Chopsticks, tell me as soon as you get the pitbull warning, Chopsticks.
Well, he's fucking not seeing you at all.
I know I gave you too much responsibility. I accept that. So what you need to do to get that to work, this is a pulse Doppler filter, is go very fast or very slow signal, right? And then we'll.
Oh, you're cold from me, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the only way I can do it.
Oh, I understand. I know that, Cap. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were cold. I thought you were hot. I'm just speeding up.
For the valued viewers, it's all about the notch filter. There's a notch filter of about 50 knots or something. So that's why he needs to go much faster or much slower than us for a radar to be able to see us.
And being medium, isn't that better for behind?
I always get them mixed up. So
yes, it is. It is. Medium is better for behind, but now that I've gone into burner, I can see you guys, so it's fine. I didn't realize you were cold. Yeah. I have you, and Fox 3.
Here it comes.
Wait, I'm kidding. It's not 12 seconds. It's like 60 seconds.
All right.
It's okay, Cat might kill me first.
Yeah.
It's not me. You're wiggling. I'm perfect formation. You're wiggling everywhere.
I am in attitude, be out hold, and the auto throw. I can't be more stable.
Don't believe in valued viewers.
The big W is flying the plane for me.
on
So much more
TWS.
fire another Phoenix.
Someone F6 it, F not. Chopsticks F6 that Phoenix and see where it is. Oh, stop! Okay, have you had a W warning?
No.
I have. Now let's check the range of the missile. And that means it's
that
not
motor's off.
The motor's off. We found a bug with a Chiweeze. We found a bug with a Chiweeze.
Of course. I mean, I don't even know I'm on red. I shouldn't say this, but
Roger. So it's going. So it's off burn. There's no reason, no way we can pick it up because we don't see the flash. So the question now is, at which point does the W mobile pick it up? So call it out as soon as you get your warning, Chopsticks. I'm pausing now.
Missile. 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 Missile.
and fire another one too if you want.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You got the warning?
Yeah, got a warning, yeah.
Fuck me, do you want to tell me?
I didn't say there it is.
He did. I interrupted him.
How many game seconds do you think it was afterwards, guys?
About 2.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is we should be getting that at exactly the same time. It will go pitbull and that's it. We'll get the radiation and it should be immediate. I get the feeling there. I mean, there's probably some more tests we could do, but I don't want to go too far into this because this is still early access. I think I was probably right by the feel of it. Let's just see. Yeah, it's 1 mile now. It's almost like the W mobile's broken, though. You should have seen that. You should have felt that radiation way back there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it goes pitbull a different distance. I'm actually scratched that. I don't know. On a cold aspect. So basically, I got the warning when that missile when it was about 5 miles. I think I measured, and we could see it here on our MWS. It's a 54 Alpha. You can see it. How does it even know that? For some reason, it does. Anyway, and the W mobile didn't get it until about 1 mile. So clearly, I picked it up way before, which could only mean that it was picking up the IR flash, and that doesn't exist because there is no IR flash. Hence, it is modelled incorrectly. That's the only conclusion I can come up to. Does anyone have any problems with that before I allow us to die? As the immortal mother always said, watch this.
It's where Cat made itself.
Before you die, Fox 3 times 2.
This is gonna kill them both.
Who did it go for? It went for the W member. No, it went for me!
Yes, I knew it. Killed you both.
Hang on, both.
Awesome. If you hear about that Iranian guy who supposedly shot down 3 planes with 1 Phoenix?
Yeah, I did.
3 Iraqi planes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I believe it.
That's a big thunker warhead, that is. Right. So we bat that back to ED. Let's get that fixed. Obviously, that's not right as far as we can see. Hope you enjoyed that. And see you later.